June 30th, 2014, from the XL Center in Hartford, Connecticut. It was WWE Raw. This is the Raw after the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And they announced that there was going to be a superstar making their return, a former champion. And people wondered who was it going to be. The Miz came out. But then the real champion that came out that they were talking about, Y2J Chris Jericho. So Chris Jericho came out there. The Miz had been yapping on and on, talking all this trash about how everybody should bow down and worship the Miz for some reason that no one really cares about. Then Y2J came out there. He didn't even say a word, and the Miz just kept on yapping and yapping. Then he was making fun of Y2 Jericho's jacket. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got your rainbow bright jacket, and you're not gonna say a word." So then Chris Jericho took off his jacket. And then the Miz was just like, rah, 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 yelling in his face. Chris Jericho just grabbed him. Boom! Hit him with the code breaker. And the Miz was out. He was done. So Chris Jericho then grabbed the mic. All the fans were cheering. They're going crazy for Jericho. He's been waiting a long time to say it. Raw is Jericho! Because everybody went nuts. But then next thing you know, rah, rah, here comes the Wyatts. The buzzards circled, and there was Bray Wyatt in the ring with Chris Jericho, with Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. They attacked Chris Jericho. They start beating on him. They're really putting it to him. They're putting the boots to him. Then Luke Harper pushed Rowan back and said, "Hold on a second." He slapped Eric Rowan in the face. Then he grabbed him. He catapulted him into Chris Jericho in the corner. Then Eric Rowan, he grabbed Jericho and he threw him right into Harper's boot. And so they were celebrating, and then there was Bray Wyatt as he was sizing up Chris Jericho from the corner as he was doing that upside down thing he does. It's all creepy and scary. He grabbed Chris Jericho, had him in the Sister Abigail, paused for a moment, soaked in the audience, and then he nailed him with it. So Chris Jericho makes his return, and he gets laid out by Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family after he laid out the Miz. So they stood over him, and that's going to lead to a feud there between Y2J and Bray Wyatt. So I'm sure they're going to be addressing that. If not on SmackDown, I'm sure they'll be talking about it next week on Raw. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them face off at Battleground later this month on the WWE Network.